Let me give you my top 10 low cap crypto altcoins that can actually 50x in the next bull run. I made this video about mid caps, high caps, a quite safe portfolio, and someone requested, Joe, can you do the same but then with lower caps altcoins? So here we go. So with that being said, welcome to the Fomo Factory. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications if you haven't, smack the like button. And I was looking for my channel on the other screen but I couldn't find it, so whatever, it doesn't matter. So here we go, top 10. Now I said like they could 50x. Let me be very clear about this. I'm not saying these will 50x. I'm not saying all of these will 50x. Crypto is a gamble. These are lower cap coins, so per definition they are higher risk, okay? Maybe some of these coins won't even survive the crypto market, but maybe some of them will compensate for that and do more than a 50x. And that 50x also depends on when you buy it and when you sell it, right? If you're gonna buy it right now at the time you're watching this video, is it the best time? I'm not so sure about it. We're going to take a look at it. I can give you my entries, but overall, I think the altcoin market is at the moment quite a high cap for if you just look purely at very quickly at how the market is looking. Look, this is the total 3, so this is everything excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah, and if you look at that, you'll see that it's in this falling wedge right here, right? And we're sitting at top of the wedge. We could break out this time, but if you just feel like, yeah, but the trend is your friend until the end of the trend, well, it's not the end of the trend yet, so we might as well just go here before we break out. Well, that would be an opportunity right here. So let me not waste any time and get into the top 10. Most of these are crypto gaming coins, by the way. Most of them. Why? Because I am just very convinced that crypto gaming will do very well. And these are, I think not even one of them is basically a single game. Yeah, one or two maybe. But most of them are a complete ecosystem that powers it. And I'm very bullish about these coins. So these are not random 10 low caps like, okay, suit yourself. I did some pretty good research to these and I have a lot of faith in all of them. So the first one is nothing else than Nakamoto Games. Now, the first thing about Nakamoto Games, and I'm not gonna give you too much information about every single coin, otherwise the video takes too long, but what I really like about Nakamoto Games are a couple of things. The community is die hard. They have the power of a meme coin community, if you know what I mean. They are standing behind the project so much, and I really like that. The community is really die hard. Also, they make it simple. They make these simple, small, addictive games. Nothing AAA, nothing too crazy. But these are the games that are actually played more, in my opinion, than the big AAA games that you really have to put your computer on for and all of that. This is what you can do in like 5 or 10 minutes. Turn it off, go later, go back again, earn a little money. It's really nice. It's really nice. Soon releasing on mobile as well. So I can't wait for that. Now, if we look at the price chart for Nakamoto Games, let me go there. Where is it? Here we go. Nakamoto Games, as you can see, it had a pretty nasty run, right? From the bottom to where we are right now, it's already up 6x, still 6x, right? So is it the best time to buy right now? Definitely not. Definitely not. The best time to buy was here, right? But we can't go back. So, in my opinion, what would be a good entry? I expect, like I said, the crypto market, especially the altcoin market, to go down first. If that happens, I can see Nakamoto Games go down to, yeah, worst case scenario, I think 14 cents. But do we ever see that 5 cents again? I highly doubt it. It was just heavily oversold and it finally got what it deserved, basically. But you have to remember, even 28 cents, I mean, look at the market cap. That's most important, right? $18 million. For what it does, that's very low cap. So I think Nakamoto Games can do very well. If you want to buy it, you can get it on a couple of exchanges, Maxi, KuCoin, BingX, CoinX, QuickSwap. If you want to get it on chain, it's built on the Matic, the Polygon network, so check it out. The next one is one that's not even low cap, it's micro cap. And I want to give you a disclaimer. The project is is insanely good. At least the team is top notch. This is probably the best team in crypto gaming. Tokenomics are something that you want to take a good look at though, right? And I'm talking about Games for a Living. Games for a Living is released not too long ago. And Games for a Living is a project like people compare. You can, if you want to compare it to anything, you can compare it to Gala. This is basically a micro cap Gala. That's what it is. And the team is, like I said, the team is insane. Trip Hawkins is now also joining the team, and he is the founder of EA Sports. It's insane. And that's just one person, right? But it's insane how good their team is. They really know how to do it. One game is already out. Very good game as well. Really cool. And also they are working on their own blockchain, so there's a lot coming for this project. Now what I really like about this project though is that it is low cap. If you look at the price chart, it's now 0.074. It had some pump the last hour or so, but by the time you watch the video it's different though. Overall, it's new, so there's not much to make of it, right? The thing is, the fully diluted market cap is $74 million, okay? But you want to know the current market cap as well. So you want to know how much tokens are in circulation. Circulating supply is 330 million, give or take, to round it up, right? So if we take that amount and we do that times the current price, then you see that the market cap is currently 2.5 million. That's very micro cap. So it's super micro cap. But you want to check out the token vesting, right? Because what's really bullish in this chat right here is the community. Be like, yo, we go to $2 in the next bull run and whatsoever, and someone even said next month. Like, I don't know what he's smoking, but people are really aiming for $2. You have to understand, it's not even a cent, right? But if you see a project with a way too positive community, yeah, it's actually a good thing. Because if that's their target, yeah, and if the price goes to 5 cents or whatever, it's already an 8x. But these people won't sell probably because they expect $2. Now you have to understand that $2 is a 268x. I'm not saying it can't happen, because the counter argument would always be, well, look what Gala did. It doesn't mean it's likely for this to happen. Matter of fact, you also want to know their token distribution schedule, because the next bull run will probably happen in more than 2 years. End of 2025 will probably be the peak, right? So that's 30 months from now. We're now here still, right? By the time you watch the video, you are here, because the token vesting is coming in a day or so, right? But we are here. Okay, but in 30 months from now, there is a supply of like, I don't know, 5 billion or so, right? And now it's 300 million. So that's a lot higher. That's 12 times as high, give or take, right? So if there will be 12 times as more tokens, then you don't need a 268x to achieve $2, but you need that times 12. You need to do it 3000x. I don't know, but it's not really that common to happen. So be a little careful with that though. But overall, I think that this project is a really solid one. But just don't ape into it if you have a big token vesting, right? The hardest vesting is happening in the first year or so, as you can see right here. That's pretty parabolic. After that, it's still rising, but yeah. You have to know when is the bull run, probably, right? Like I said, if that's in like 30 months, then you have to look at this right here. If you're gonna buy it to here, you're already too late. So my opinion would be, I'll get it here like 15 months or so. So that's June 2024. I don't know. I thought you should have known that. The next one is a project that I also is very low cap, also gaming, and that's NFT Champions. And I had this token a year ago or something like that. I don't even know. And I sold it again because it didn't really do anything, and I thought it was dead. Now, finally, some life is coming into the project. It went from a cent basically to 3 cents, right? So it did a nice 3x. Nothing too crazy yet, but also not the type of pump I would buy. Right? I mean, if you look at the price chart, and we can take this further back even, I don't know, up till where, well, whatever. You had this whole period here to buy. You had this whole period here to buy. And of all places, you want to buy it right here. That's not smart, of course, right? And I'm not saying that it's guaranteed that we will get here again, but often just buying pumps is not a good strategy. You want to buy the red day, sell the green day. It's not the other way around, of course. About the project itself, I'm very bullish on it. I am really bullish on NFT Champions because it just looks freaking fantastic. But you know, graphics are not everything. Of course, you want to know that the project can still survive, right? That's what they've shown, because they just got listed on the Epic Game Store, right? So, and look at how the graphics are looking. So if you combine that Epic Game Store compared to how the game is looking, actually, then it's a whole different story. Right? I mean, this is Pokemon of crypto. Really, this is the Pokemon of crypto. I want to see some fighting. Here, look at this. This is really looking good. And in my honest opinion, this is a game this is the type of game that can take crypto gaming to the non-crypto gaming world, if you know what I mean. That gamers play a game not knowing that it's actually crypto. This is the type of game, definitely, I think. So I'm very bullish on this. Super low cap, as you could see right here. It's also micro cap, 3.6 million. Fully diluted version is a lot higher though. There are just 15% of the tokens vested, right? So you want to check out why. You want to check out why and how come, right? Coin market cap doesn't show the market cap right here, so that kind of sucks. But never, ever compare the current price to the previous all-time high price, right? Because that was $1.10. It's now sitting at 2 cents, right? So you might feel like, oh, it's realistic that this 50x is, because that's just the all-time high. That's not the reason you should use. You want to compare the market caps, because by now there are probably more tokens in circulation than there were back then, right? So it's not, the prices are lying basically. So what you want to do, I don't know in specific where to find it with this project, but it's somewhere, of course. You want to go to the white paper always, and you want to check out the tokenomics, the vesting. So you want to know when the TGE was on the October 27th, 2021. All right, October in this case. So let me really quickly show you this, so you know how to do this with every project. So this is basically here where CoinGecko also started tracking it. Then you want to see, okay, how is this all divided, right? So you'll see, for example, that development and marketing is getting a big portion of the tokens, right? 15%. Okay, development and marketing. They get nothing at the TGE, and it gets released over 24 months. So 1 month later. So from November 2021, which was here, for the coming 2 years, right? So until November 2023, marketing is getting their tokens. Okay, so that's how you kind of do that. Play to earn has a big portion, right? A really big portion. That's released over 36 months. But that's actually fine because that's a longer time. Plus, if you actually play the game, then you are the one that's getting these right now. And that's how you can find it. The team, 10%, locked for 12 months. So they started getting the tokens end of 2022. And then we'll get it over the next 3 years, right? So until the end of 2025 is when the team gets the tokens, 10% of it, right? So the team is basically already, well, maybe they're dumping, maybe they're holding, I don't know, but they have their tokens. So that's how you can calculate how that all works to find out, like, okay, when should we buy that? Next one, this is taking too long, so I'm going to it a little faster, is Doge Chain. Doge Chain. Now, also $23 million market cap is considered low cap. And why do I like this? Very quickly, Doge Chain is basically Dogecoin with utility. It has nothing to do with Dogecoin directly, but it is going for a lot of audience from the Dogecoin community, and they really do. And what I also noticed is quite funny, is that once Elon started changing Twitter and pumping Dogecoin, you saw that Dogecoin was responding to it very well, like 25% gain, right? But if you look what Doge Chain did, went from 0.0009 all the way to 0.02. So that did a lot more than a 25% gain, right? This did a, whatever it was, like more than a 2x, right? So I feel like if you feel like Dogecoin is there to stay, if you feel like Elon has too much power, but Dogecoin itself doesn't make the biggest moves, then you can take a slightly higher risk, but go with Doge Chain, because it seems to follow what Dogecoin does. Just saying. Next one, I'm having my cheat sheet right here. I think I discussed this in the first video as well, but yeah, it belongs in this one, and that's Altora. Altora, smart NFTs. I'm not gonna explain again what it does, but I like it. It's low cap, tokenomics are good, great partnerships, good working case. In a crypto gaming bull run, I can definitely see Altora doing great things. All-time high was sitting at $260 million. It's now sitting at 17. And I think that if we really get a gaming bull run, and Altora is still leading in what they do, Altora is going crazy, very fast about Altora. Next one, I haven't talked about that a lot, but that's Weather, and Weather is also quite cool. Now, this is, of course, also a really high-risk, high-reward play, because you probably do not hear about this a lot, but I think it could be really worth it. Find friends, join communities, share content. So this kind of this crypto social platform, basically. And I really like how Weather is building, and how also look at the website and look how professional they approach it. Like it's looking like a non-crypto project, if you know what I mean. It looks like a good solid project, but it's kryptonized. Market cap is $8 million, so it's micro cap, right? You can get it on Uniswap, on Maxi, Hotbit, whoever uses that. There are some exchanges where you can get it. I use Uniswap for it. Tokenomics are quite good. A lot of trading volume going on. So I don't see Weather going really big until there is a gaming bull run. But once there is, I can see Weather, like, out of nothing just blow up. This is one of the coins that I think that even more than a 50x might be possible, especially since it's getting already low now, right? So the lower it gets, the easier it is to do 100x. It's basically what it is. Yeah, and if you look at the price chart, man, then I'm gonna just say, like, yeah, we had a very good opportunity right here at 0.001. We're now sitting at 0.02, so it's already way higher than what it was. But then again, come on, man, with an $8 million market cap currently, come on. Okay, next one is another crypto gaming project. High risk, high reward. Fina Finance. Let me also pull it up on CoinMarketCap because I think they do have the information. Yeah. So the Fina Finance, $2 million market cap, 3 million fully diluted, so not far from each other. Low, like micro cap as well. Project looking very on point. I think it has a lot of players. I like the simplicity, the partnerships, the investors, kind of crazy. Well, the investors and the partnerships are kind of crazy. CDFI released them. CDFI usually releases pretty good projects, and I'm pretty bullish on the Fina Finance, especially since it is still building in this current market. So if you look, they're still tweeting, they're still doing things, they're still out there. I really like it, and it feels like this could be the type of project that can actually be the project that you later retroactively look back on and feel like shit, why haven't I bought this? I don't know. The Fina Finance is really cool. I'm gonna make some more content about the project itself because I'm starting to like it way and way more the more I look at it. The current price, yeah, you had a very good chance here, but you know, in hindsight, that goes for a lot of projects. Then again, you know, if you look at a lot of these projects right here, like Volker Forge, for example, you could have looked like here, like, oh, I had a good chance at 260, right? Yeah. Then again, if you look at the price chart, you'd be like, man, isn't it still really a good chance? But yeah, you want to get the best entry possible, of course. With the Fina Finance, just pumped, like it's still sitting 2x from the bottom. I don't know if it stays here though. I don't know. I think but that's therefore always dollar cost. If you're not sure, which you are not, of course, just dollar cost. That's the best thing I can advise you. 3 to go. This is not a crypto gaming project. This is a meme coin. And this is Donba Inu. I talked about this quite some times. Donba Inu, it's getting some better entries already. The price is cooling off finally a little bit. It kind of sucks because I bought it like really cheap. I bought it really cheap here, give or take. And I rode a wave. This was a 10x. I didn't make an exact 10x, but I did some really good profits on it. I took my profits, but it turned out that my wallet was hacked and someone had access to my USDC. So as soon as I sold it, someone transferred all my USDC to his own wallet. So that loser took all my profits. So it was all for nothing. But whatever. Nevertheless, Donba Inu is the only meme coin that I like. Well, one of the few to invest in, right? Because I like Dogecoin, I like what it does, I like the community that it has, I like the power that it has, and all of that. But I won't invest in it since it's so high cap already. But Donba Inu is so low cap, right? $12 million. That's kind of insane. The all-time high market cap was 30 million. Why do I like this? Well, if you go to the Twitter, their developer is just a viral dude making all these kind of videos. He has a lot of important eyes on him, people that follow him. So I really like that he's making these videos together with CZ even of Binance. Therefore, there is a lot of speculation about Binance listings. Will that happen? I don't know. But even the speculations already make the price go and stay up, and that's so cool. So Donba Inu, I really like this project, and it's definitely worth it for me to just like I said, this is the top 10 high risk. You do not put all your money into this, right? I would put maybe if I would set up my complete crypto portfolios, then I have my low risk, my medium risk, my high risk. probably at max, put 5% total of my, capital in high risk or so. Because the high risk portfolio is actually something that can 50x, right? So you don't need to risk a lot of money to make a lot of money. It's basically what it is. Yeah, normally, really, really, really cool project. You can get it on Uniswap. That's it for now. It might be possible that they get some listings, of course. 2 more to go, and then I gotta go. Next one, SNFTS. This is by Seedify. Seedify released S-Fund as an airdrop at first. Went to a $350 million market cap. Achieved to be the best crypto gaming launchpad in the complete space. Did really good things. Released the best projects. And SNFTS is the native token for the NFT marketplace, the NFT launchpad, their own metaverse, Seed World. It's linked to their own NFTs, the mounts, avatars. It's really like, and this is very speculative because there is not something basically yet, right? So therefore I put it into my high risk section, because this department of Seedify is still to prove itself, to be honest. I mean, there is nothing really yet. There are some NFTs with a floor price of like 0.2 ETH or so, which is pretty cool, but yeah, that's it. But I have a lot of faith in Seedify because they already proved themselves with S-Fund. So therefore, I see SNFTS as an investment. Now it's still so low cap. It has a $14 million market cap. Right. If it just goes to the all-time high of S-Fund, that's more than a 20x. Well, I think that if this really plays out and if they can get everything done on time, this has way more and better utilities than S-Fund. So therefore, I think this could reach more as well. So definitely check it out. For now, it's only on PancakeSwap. XT is not official. So, be a little careful with that. These exchanges, you should not trust them. They just list projects without their permission. So the trading volume is also not accurate. It's actually very low. But SNFTS is not something you should buy and expect to do something tomorrow. This for the long run. So first I would suggest you check out the project, read about it, start to believe in it. And if you don't really feel like, oh, this has a good future, then you can buy it. And if it goes down, buy more. And eventually it will go up, in my opinion. Last one. This project that is not released yet at the time of recording, but at the time that you watch it, it is. So I don't know what the price is going to be, but it's this one. How do I get there? Let me pull it up for you guys, because this is a gem. This is something, well, I don't know if it is definitely worth it. So let me check. Here we go. Where is it? Yes, here we go. ChainGPT. So a lot of people know ChatGPT. Crypto jumps onto that. The first project that basically did that was, well, actually it was Delysium with Lucy. And later it was, but that Delysium, the token, hasn't been released yet back then. So but actually, the first project then that did it was CryptoGPT, but the problem is CryptoGPT is, these tokenomics suck, to be honest, and the fully diluted market cap is completely high. ChainGPT, I don't know about the current market cap by the time you watch it, but the fully diluted market cap is $8 million at the time of recording. So, and it's going to list at around a $600,000 market cap. So that's extremely micro cap, of course. I participated in the pre-sale through Engine Starter and Seedify. Now, they are going to list on, well, by now, by the time you watch it, they are listed on KuCoin, Bybit, Gate, Maxi, BitGet, and PancakeSwap. Sorry, PancakeSwap. So, pretty good lineup for a first for the TGE, of course. It's definitely not bad. They are going to release at the price of 0.0008, I think, from the top of my head. yeah, no, 0.008, right? And the market cap right here is without liquidity, so that's a lot higher actually. But 0.008. I would not be surprised if you see the price sitting at around a cent, maybe, by the time it releases. Maybe, I don't know, it's speculative, right? But that's something you should keep an eye out for. But go to the website, check out their tokenomics in their white paper, wherever they have that here, tokenomics here. Check that out. Check how the token vesting is looking, because it's somewhere here. But check out the token vesting, because yeah, you do not want to buy something when a lot of tokens still going to get released. But this might be a pretty cool play. So these are my 10. I hope you like this video. If you do, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification, make sure to sign up to Bybit, deposit $100, trade a little bit, and you can win an iPhone 14 doing that giveaway together with Bybit. You have to do it somewhere in April, so you know, be one of the first. I would say you have a pretty high chance of actually winning an iPhone. All right, guys, I want to leave it here. Thanks for watching. See you soon.